Shalom. Call all Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers up pushing the word of truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The brother Yashuan, back with another lesson. In this lesson, I had to change it up because I was in the middle of doing this lesson when the verdicts were read in the so-called Arbery case. So, therefore, my focus was changed, and so we'll do this instead. All right. Now, the results of the verdict were all three men were found guilty of murder, and it was clearly murder. The question was whether they were going to let him go or not. Okay. And I mean, the men of the Lord, we wanted them to be let go so that we could have mayhem in the streets and get out of here quicker. So what does this mean now that they let them go? That there's a deeper plan going on. It's not a good thing that they let them go. All right, that's to confuse you, to make you think that there is justice in the system. And there's not. Okay? There's not justice in the system. Although they made you believe that it was. Okay, so with that being said, this is Sirach 12 and 10. Never, okay, never trust thine enemy. All right? Okay? So that kangaroo court, that make-believe trial, goes against, all right, what we saw in Rittenhouse. Okay? Rittenhouse enabled anybody to take a weapon to protest, riot, um, looting. Okay? That was manifested. That's in the law now. And then the natural course of things would have been for them to let these three go and then set up the turkey shoot. But apparently they're not ready for that, or that's not the course that they went. All right? What is this devil up to? All right? Well, no, you just have to accept that it's justice. What does this say? Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. Why? For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. This guy is full of rust. Though he humble himself and give you the verdict that should be, what does that mean? And go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Okay? What is he up to? Don't trust him. Don't trust this verdict. Of course it should have been that. Okay? Just like Rittenhouse should have been, well, this guy just murdered a couple of people and claimed self-defense. All right, so this is a split decision. Are you supposed to think that it's all good? It says never trust thine enemy. All right? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped. This devil is still the devil. Just because he, threw you a bone, all right, and did what he was supposed to do at this moment doesn't mean that there's not a deeper plan going on. All right? Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. All right? Do not fall for it. All right? Jump down to 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. I'm going to give you exactly what you want. All right? See, because on the other side of this, as far as balance goes, you might be happy with this verdict, but somebody else is seething mad, right? Saying, oh no, they got it wrong. They got it wrong. To the point where they want to go out and loot and shoot and burn shit up. All right? So it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It might happen anyway. All right. But it won't be Jake, not this time. How are they going to get Jake out in the street? They have a plan. Trust and believe. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. So that's still the focus. They're still trying to throw you in the pit. All right. They're just going about it in a way, right, that is completely subtle. Right. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right. So the scriptures are telling you, hey, there's a deeper plot going on here. All right, let's get this real quick. This is Genesis 3 and 1. Because this dude he's completely stealthy. Now the serpent, all right, Esau, was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made. All right? We can't forget that. All right? So he's up to something. He's up to something more stealthy than you. I mean, you can't just look at the first layer. You got to take the whole thing into consideration. Right now, this devil is throwing everything at the wall. He's setting you up. All right? The devil did something right? No, he didn't do something right. This is part of a larger plan. Okay? Let's get this. This is second Ezra's. All right? Because this devil he's throwing everything at the wall right now. Don't be fooled. All right? Let's get this real quick. Second Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. Hey, this is a device. Putting these guys where they're supposed to go. They got sacrificed because they clearly expected the good old boy system to kick in, right? But you know what? They wasn't ready for the chaos yet. I think that they want to get through. They want to get through the holiday season. So all bets are off right after New Year's on January the 1st. That's when they're going to kick this thing in the high gear. They don't give a damn what happened. All right, they want to make enough money through the holidays that they want to take that what few dollars are in Jake's pocket. They want to get it out. Then after that, what? It's on and cracking. Okay? So, and I'll be the first one to admit that I was wrong. I thought that they were going to let all three of them go and get this thing popping right away. Apparently, that's not the plan. But does it mean that they get a pass? No. All right? They gets no pass. Here's what's going on. All right, that's Sirach. All right, never trust thine enemy. Right? Whether I was wrong or not, I was wrong for the immediate gratification, but hey, this thing is going to take a little longer than I thought. You got to be patient. That's all. Second Ezra 16. Because what time are we in right now? We're in the time of Second Ezra 16 and 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains, labor pains, compass her womb, which pain, labor pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. So the labor pains are becoming more and more. Again, this devil's throwing everything at the wall right now. And this was a curveball. Whatever this verdict was right now, don't think for a moment that this devil has changed his spots. even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. This is what the Most High says is going on. All right? Don't trust the devil. Never trust your enemy. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. This is where we need to be. Don't be fooled by that distraction. All right? So with that, we'll go ahead and close it right there. That's all we need. Let me see. All right? This guy just read it off. All right? So guilty on all charges. And again, you know, this guy, you would say that he did a good job, right? And compared to the other judge, he did a good job. He's still a devil, though. He ain't no judge. We're the judges. And the Most High is about to judge this place. We're in the time of great judgment right now. Don't get it twisted. This thing is going down. So just be watching for the other shoe to drop, because this is a distraction. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. And until tomorrow, shalom.